Hello everybody and welcome to another In-Between live hour. Today I'm going to be doing the cards, so I'll be doing a reading for the week ahead, and I'll also be pulling the lucky winner for the In-Between Tarot bag, the prize draw. Hello Egypt Magic, how are you? Hello Well-Trod Path, thank you for coming tonight, welcome. Hi Voyant Flash, nice to see you. As you can see behind me, my daughter has put together this really nice banner. She's been working on this all afternoon, and it's to thank people for being supportive over the last year. So I've now got 3,000 followers. That's absolutely amazing, and that's more than I could ever have hoped for. So thank you very much to everybody, and thank you to everybody who entered the prize draw as well. Hi Carlos, hi Lunar Reflection Apothecary, you entered the prize draw tonight. Yeah, thank you very much. So, yeah, it's really exciting. Hi, Cupcake. So, she's put together this. I'm really impressed with her. She's 8 years old, bless her. So she's asked if she can do the prize draw tonight. So she wants to pull the name from the hat. Hi, Ria Tarot. Hi, Lunar Reflection Apothecary. So she's going to pull a name from the hat. Are you ready, Layla?
Yeah.
Right, okay, so give it a good shake. I'll show everybody the hat first of all. The banner is amazing, isn't it? Say hello, Layla.
Hello.
Right, say hello first of all. Have you picked one?
Yeah.
Bro. Okay.
Carolina Bravo.
Oh, Carolina Bravo. Congratulations, you're the winner of the tarot bag. Thank you very much, Layla. Just to show you the name there, Carolina Bravo, and Layla helped me put all the names together this afternoon. So there were lots and lots of entrants, as you can see. It took us a while to do it. Tarot guidebook journal, and this is the prize. So I've not took it out of the wrapper yet because I wanted to keep it pristine for when I sent it off to her. So yeah, Carolina Bravo, congratulations, well done. This is your prize, and I will be sending it off to you in the post this week. Yeah, so thank you to everybody who entered the competition. Hi, Listrology. Yeah. Brilliant. It's over too quick. Yeah. So tonight, I'm going to do a reading for the different elements. Hi, Ian. For air, earth, fire, water groups. I'll be pulling an in-between tarot card. I'll also be pulling a clarifier card. So the Lightseers Tarot, I know that a lot of you have already got this deck, and I got it as a present for Christmas. I'm absolutely loving it, and I'm finding that it's really nice and easy to work with. It's a lovely deck, so I'm going to be using that one as well tonight. And at the end of the reading, I'm also going to be taking questions. So if there's any burning questions that you want answers to at the moment, just ask me and I'll pull a card for you. Hi, Psychic Medium Jane. Hi, Sun Rules Astrology. So for those who are just tuning in, we've pulled the prize winner tonight of the In-Between Tarot bag, and it was Carolina Bravo. So I'm going to let her know after we come off this live show. Okay, so I will start with the air signs tonight. Have you all been alright? By the way, I've not spoke to you all for a few weeks now. I think it was New Year. It was either Christmas or New Year that I last tuned in. Things haven't changed much here in Manchester, so we're still in lockdown. We've not been going out very much. I'm working from home, and we just went and did some exercise today because we can still go out to do that. So we went for a walk. And that's about as much as we've done, really. It's been very quiet. Hi, Elizabeth, Sarah. Okay. A card for the air signs. Who are my air signs tonight? So air signs being Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Card for the air signs, and we've got an air element, so we've got the swords, we've got the 2 moving across to the 3. Egypt Magic, you're a Gemini, fantastic, so this could be relevant for you. Okay, so the Two of Swords all about making choices. Hi, how are you, Angela Tarot? Thank you very much for joining me tonight. We just pulled the prize winner and it was Carolina Bravo who's won the tarot bag. But yeah, I wanted to say thank you to everybody who entered the competition. Hello. Lisa, thank you very much for joining. So air signs, okay, and we've got a Gemini on. So Gemini, Aquarius and Libra. Two of Swords through to the Three of Swords. So the Two of Swords in the element of Swords is all about making those difficult choices. So in this card we can see our warrior going off to battle. Obviously a difficult choice in our day-to-day stuff, that we're making difficult choices at the moment. Okay, so perhaps you kind of put yourself forward for something that you may be a little bit unsure about. It may have some difficult implications, but it's something that you're prepared to forge ahead with, which is where our Three of Swords comes in. So that's where the plot thickens and things kind of develop, and more people get involved, etc. So yeah, if you made a difficult decision lately, you've chosen something, it shows you progressing with that further this week, okay? So getting organised, looking at all the different avenues that you need to explore with this. And it's telling you as well, this card, to have confidence in your convictions. So anything that you've put yourself forward for, you know, be proud of yourself, be confident in yourself, okay? Put your name forward and be very proud of your achievements. Egypt Magic says you can propose with another job next week, it'll be a choice. Okay, so yeah, this is very much in keeping with choices that are intellectual as well. So it could be choices, different avenues of learning. Okay, it could be courses. It could also be a new job as well. Or it could just be something that you've had to make, a decision that you've had to make that has been a little bit difficult and that has a little bit of anxiety behind it, okay? And we've all got to make difficult choices. Remember, it's a 2 as well, so it's really early on in the process, which is nice. When we get further on, hi Big Papa Ram, thanks for joining. So when we get further on with the numerology, with the 8s, 9s and 10s, that's when the things can get a little bit difficult, but with the 2s and the 3s, very nice early stages, okay? So, yeah, be proud of what you've put yourself forward for, okay? And just see how that develops further this week. And we're going to clarify that card using the Light Seers Tarot deck. How are you, Big Papa Ram? Thank you for joining. I saw some lovely pictures of your family that you put up this week on your Instagram page. It looks like it's very busy at home. They were really nice pictures. So, clarification card for your 2 to the 3 of Swords for you air signs is the Moon. Okay, so listen to your intuition. Be guided by your intuition as well. So those difficult choices, you know, you're obviously making them for a reason, and Egypt Magic is going to be going into a new job or making a decision with a job. So just be guided by those unconscious, subconscious thought processes, okay? So if something feels right, push for it. If it doesn't feel right, perhaps step back. Be very, very aware of everything that's going on at a subconscious level. Hi Robert Hutchinson. So pay attention to your dreams as well. Dreams are really, really important. It's our defrag at the end of the day. So everything that happens to you, everything that's going on, the mind tries to kind of declutter and make sense of it. Okay, so possibly write your dreams down. Some of our dreams can be really, really prophetic, you know, and things can start to unfold as a result of you paying attention to your subconscious and your dream states. Okay, so your intuition, very, very important. So I'm going to put those 2 cards together, 2 to the 3 of Swords and the Moon for you air signs this week. Hi the Gifted Tarot. Hi Unprecedented Tarot. Thanks for joining me. For those who went for the competition, Carolina Bravo was the winner this week of the Inbetween Tarot bag. Okay, so I'm really happy to be putting that in the post, and the banner that you can see behind me is something that my daughter made today as a thank you to everybody who's been supportive of me over the last year. I've now got 3,000 followers. That's absolutely amazing, more than I could have hoped for. So yeah, thank you to everybody. I really appreciate it. Hi Robert. I've just been doing Spanish online. So there's my bit of learning. I've been on one of these meetup sites, highly gifted tarot, where you have English speakers and you have Spanish speakers, and you get to chat for an hour in both languages. And I can't begin to tell you how exhausting it is, you know, when it's not my first language, and trying to speak Spanish for an hour. Whew. Mainly Zombiecraft. Oh, thank you very much. I know, it's been ages since I've been live, isn't it? We've been busy. Although it's been quiet, I have been busy with work things because I'm working from home now. So who are my fire signs? I'm going to do a card for the fire signs, which includes me with my Aries sun. Have we got any other Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? And if it fits your rising sign as well, you may want to pay attention to that. You could also have a fire sign in your moon placement. So for you fire signs, amazing. So the cards that I'm picking are staying true to the elements that they're being picked for. So I've got another 2 to the 3. 2 to the 3 of wands. Tarot Guidebook Journal, hello, nice to see you. Yeah, so another early stage neurological pull. Okay, so the 2 about choices, and we've got a Leo online. And these are about creative choices because it's in the element of fire. So you can see in the picture we've got our fire juggler, and there's another person in the background there. So this is all about making connections with other creative people. Is about possibly building your creative sphere bigger. So from the 2 going into the 3, you know, building upon your creative processes. Maybe you're starting up a little creative business. There's a load of Kickstarter projects out at the moment, and little businesses that are building on social media. So, you know, this would be very relevant for that. And this is all about confidence building as well. So the 2 to the 3, you know, building that confidence, making more connections, seeking out other creative friends, and reaching out to others, you know, with that kind of fiery, passionate, creative manner that Aries and Leo and Sagittarius have got in an abundance. So yeah, if something comes up for you this week that you think, fantastic, I want to get involved in that looks really exciting, perhaps it's something that you may want to go for, because you might meet some other like-minded people who will be fantastic to spend time with. And I'm going to pull a clarifier card for the Light Seers deck for you. I really like the Wands cards. I do, because it's got such a nice light energy to them. I know it's fire, and with me being a fire sign, I relate really strongly to the Wands cards. It's all about creativity and passion. I don't have much earth in my chart, and it's the one element that I struggle with, which is why my husband, who is a Taurus, is really good for me, I think, because he keeps me practical and grounded. Something that I struggle with sometimes as an Aries. Okay, so your clarifying card, your fire signs. Unbelievable. 8 of Wands. Hi Olga, thanks for joining. Look at that beautiful card. I love the colours in this Light Seers deck. So it's another Wands card for the fire signs, okay? And the 8 of Wands is about getting going, getting moving. Look at that energy spiralling. If it resonates with you, what's going on in your life, yes, and you're working on doing something new. So those 2 cards combined, okay? So we've got those early new beginnings, and then the 8 of Wands is just seeing that energy really snowballing, getting busy, making contacts, things going well, things are very inspiring and very busy. So you'll see that it jumps from the 2 to the 3 to the 8 very quickly. So perhaps this week you'll find yourself with lots and lots of things to do with regards to this. Okay, so with it being a very busy time, make sure that you organise yourself, to avoid burnout, you know, so make sure you've got enough time to do everything, because the things you love, you don't want to get to the point where you're getting fed up of them because you can't fit them into your life. So that is that little bit of a warning with that card, you know, just to avoid that burnout situation. Nice cards for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And that makes real sense of what everything that's going on with me as well at the moment. So I'm creating a new oracle deck, and I need to get a bit of a space, a creative space in my house, because with us all being in lockdown, we're all moving around each other, and I need a place to work. So I need to sort that out tomorrow. Tarot guidebook journal. Perfect for you, lots going on, big creative project coming, great advice to expand on the network, get rest, avoid burnout. Good, I'm glad it resonates. Perfect. So I'll go with the water signs now. Oh, my banner fell down. Oh no. My little girl will be broken-hearted. Who are my water signs online? No problem. So my rising's a Cancer, so I'm going to pull for my rising sign as well. Okay. Oh, so we got a major card for you water signs. And we have got the Emperor moving through to the Hierophant, Ian. Of course, you're a water sign. And Elaine, and thank you for joining me. Okay, so this is a big card. As you can see at the top, we got the glyphs of Aries and Taurus. Okay, so Aries for the Emperor, it's about being in charge. It's about taking charge. It could be a leadership role that you're in, or it could be somebody who's kind of looking after you at the moment. It could be a boss. It could be somebody who's in that leadership position who you are getting to know more in terms of their leadership ability. So Emperor, very, very strong, confident personality. There's like a king, you know, directing people around them, and a management role as well. So moving forward into the Hierophant, okay, we've got a very different energy with Taurus. So Aries is very they're very dynamic, so they want to go for things really, really quickly, and sometimes without thinking of the consequences. So they're just so headstrong, you know, gonna do this, gonna do that. Got their fingers in all different kinds of pies. And Taurus is the one, so it's me and my husband, I'm an Aries, he's Taurus, will kind of pull that balloon back down, which Aries is attached to, and say, no, you need to get organized before you can do that. You need to think about all these different things before you do what you want to do. So so this one for you water signs, and for you Ian as well, is to kind of have a look and see whether you've got that internal turmoil going on at the moment with that Aries and that Taurus energy. Okay, so do you need to kind of bring yourself back down a little bit? Maybe you go in for things for quite strongly, but not looking at the practical side of things, which is what Taurus is really very good at. It can also indicate two big personalities in your life as well. And then we've got this big cavern between them, so it's how do you bridge those two energies? And I want you to have a think about that this week as well. So that creative, crazy Aries energy and that organised, stable Taurus energy. How can you kind of fuse those two energies to make them work for you this week? Okay. And if it is two different personalities, how can you make sure that you're both working on the same page? Okay, and there's no conflict, because Aries are very good with conflict. Hi Laura, thanks for joining. So I'm going to pull you a clarifying card, you water signs, from the Light Seers Tarot deck. For those of us who just joined in, I pulled the winner of the Inbetween Tarot bag for the competition for me getting 3,000 followers, which I'm very grateful for, thank you. And the winner of the tarot bag was Carolina. Bravo, so I'm going to let her know afterwards. So a card from the Light Seers Tarot to clarify our Emperor and Hierophant energy is the Four of Swords, which makes perfect sense. So Four of Swords is saying, okay, take a step back. you know, chill, have a bit of a rest, or kind of remove yourself from that energy, because this is big energy. Okay, so it's saying perhaps that you need a little bit of time to yourself to kind of reflect and think things through. Okay, and it may have been that you've been quite overwhelmed with this energy, and it's just time to take a little bit of a step back, so we can see our person there resting. Rest and recuperation. Meditation sometimes very good with this card as well, to try and get in touch with what's going on inside, because the Aries energy is very much outside. It's all very go, go, go. Okay, so when this comes up, it's time to just step back a little bit, listen to what's going on inside. I'm going to post all of these cards up at the end in my story. I'll take a snapshot of them, just so you can look back on it and reflect afterwards. So finally, I'm going to do our earth signs. Hi, the Lotus and Sage, thanks for joining. Earth signs being our Taurus and our Capricorn and our Virgo energy. And we'll see what's in store for you in this coming week. Light Within Healing, thanks for joining. Save Syrian, thank you for joining. Hello. So earth signs. We have the Hierophant to the Lovers. Okay. So with the Hierophant, so this is the card that I've just pulled, is the energy moving from the Emperor to the Hierophant. Now we're moving from the Hierophant to the Lovers. So the Hierophant is that Taurus energy, about being stable and about being grounded, and in this card it's reflected with a marriage of two people. This is actually a hand fasting though, so it's more of a pagan ceremony, but everything about this is saying, okay, we're giving these two people some rules to stick by, you know, and some guidance as well to follow. So this is our Hierophant in the background, and this is moving through to the energy of the Lovers, which is Gemini. So it's opposites. Okay, so even though these people are being bound in a lasting commitment to each other, they're still two separate people with different ideas, different thoughts, different feelings. So we need to consider that when this card comes up. Okay, the opposite end of the spectrum with Gemini. Okay, so how do you feel about being in a commitment with other people, or with it being in a commitment within a situation? That might come up this week. You might have to make some joint decisions. Okay, so you might have to think with two minds instead of one. All right, and also our guide, our Taurus. Okay, so is your situation stable at the moment? Are you grounded? Okay, are you walking the path that you're meant to be walking? So this is a part of the Fool's journey. So with it being major arcana, it's really, really big energy. Okay, and remember Gemini as well keeps it light, very good with communication, very good with talking. Okay, so have a think about your big decisions that you make this week with regards to other people. Are they the right things for you? Okay, or do you need to take a step back? But anything that you do this week, consider the security aspects of it. Okay, is this the right decision that you're making at this time? Hi, The Winding Way. Hi, Broom Closet Katie. I'm going to pull a clarifying card for this. And in the back of that card, you can see the path as well. So it's all about the path that you're walking. Okay. And the realization that we're never alone as well. We're always attached in some way to other people. Hello, nice to see you. And I'll pull a Light Seers card to clarify. Ooh, interesting. Knight of Wands. So this is one side of the spectrum with regards to those personalities in the Lovers. Okay, and it looks like we've got a really fiery, creative person. So the Knight of Wands is that fun person that you want to go places with, you know, the one that's always phoning, when we're not in lockdown of course, and saying, do you want to go to that festival, do you want to travel abroad to that place, do you want to do this, do you want to do that? They're fantastic people, always on the go, always busy, always have 1,000,001 friends, and very interesting people to talk to. They are the life and soul of the party. So it could be that you've got this person in your life this week, or it could be the kind of person that you want to aspire to, that busy person with all that creative energy. Okay, so if it's somebody that you can click with, earth signs are very good at bonding with fiery personalities, they work really well together, then brilliant. Okay, make the most of this energy in this other person. If this person is you, then fantastic, make the most of this creative opportunity at the moment. Okay, lovely card with the Knight of Wands. And I can see the horse in the back as well. Freedom, independence, movement with this card as well. So it could be you, or it could be the other person in your life, close person in your life, getting all fired up, or wanting to get out there, wanting to get moving, but don't we all at the moment? I don't like being locked down, the same as everybody else. Right, so I've done our air signs, I've done our earth signs, I've done our fire signs, I've done our water signs. So now I'm going to take questions. So if you've got a question, if you want to post it up in the chat, or you can put it in the question box, and I'll pull a card for you. So who would like to ask a question first of all? No problem. Do you want to have a card first? You're very welcome, by the way. Lisa, do you want a card? Have you got a question, or do you just want me to pick you one? A general one? I will pick a card for you. So Lisa, oh fantastic, look at this. You can tell I'm an Aries, can't you? I'm enthusiastic about everything. So World through to the Fool. Okay, so the World is tying up on a chapter of your life, you know, so this is giving you the opportunity to look back and reflect on all that's happened on you, for you, and obviously this is the Fool's journey as well. Yeah, you did say you liked this one, didn't you? I remember that. And it's moving through to the Fool, which is considering your new beginnings. So it's because it's an in-between card, it's in the middle of that stage. Okay, so you're not quite there yet, but you're planting seeds, which is what these children are doing. And the reason why I've got children in there is because it's reflecting innocence. Okay, and with the Fool's journey, obviously there's a lot of difficult stages in there, a lot of difficult things that you have to move through. When we get to this stage of the world, just going past the world, all that stuff begins to lift. It suddenly gets very light again. So you realise that you're about to start on a different chapter, a new chapter. And that's you. And you're protected as well because they're within the salt circle. So you've got that spiritual protection around you. Okay, so that in-between stage where you're not quite ready to start fresh yet, but you're planting seeds and you're thinking about what you're going to do next. Hey Jules, hope that was alright for you, Lisa. And I will do one for Ian. Jules, thank you very much for entering the competition. I was just saying thank you to everybody before for being so supportive over the last year. I've now got to 3,000 followers, which is amazing. And the winner of the In-Between Tarot bag was Carolina Bravo. So I'm going to let her know after the reading and I'll be sending that off to her. I really wish that I could give one out to everybody, but I just don't have I don't have lots and lots of them. That was the last one that I had. Oh, you're very welcome. It's a nice card and I'm glad that I was able to pull that one for you as well. That seems very apt. Happy Tarot, thanks for joining. I'm doing questions now, so I'll be posting the the element pulls for the different zodiac signs up onto my story afterwards. So you can have a look at that in terms of your star sign for next week. Ian, a card for you. Queen of Cards, thanks for joining me. Wow, Ian, you have the Queen to the King of Swords. Okay, so this is about making a stand. Okay, so the Queen's energy is really integral, so it's a strong energy within. The King's energy is more outside and obvious, you know, so that Swords energy is really radiating out. So it's being defensive here and having, yeah, of course you can, I'll do that in a minute. So this is making a defensive stand, okay, but also speaking your mind as well, okay, but being really clear and rational about it. So if we had the Knight, you know, they are a little bit more chaotic and they're not really bothered what they say or who they say it to. So the Queen is more calm and collected about what she says, and she plans very, very well in advance. And the King is very good at giving advice, about giving counsel, and doesn't take any rubbish either. So that's what this card is saying to you, to stand your ground, okay, and take both the elements of the Queen, the rational, calm and collected, and the King, the outward, don't mess with me energy, if you like. I hope that resonates with you, Ian. Let me know how it goes this week. If there's somebody that you need to tell, make sure you tell it well. Okay, Jules, I'm going to do you a card. And then I'm going to do the Lotus and Sage. And anybody else who wants a card, please let me know. No problem. Jules, a card for you. You got the Ace to the Two of Swords. So the Ace is the very beginning, okay, of a journey in the area of Swords, which is the mind, which is in the intellect. So this one to me suggests new learning, okay, so new things that you have to learn or start this week. I'm thinking about your choices as well. So moving from the Ace to the Swords, to the Two of Swords, is about which choices you pick, so which are relevant for you. Okay, so there could be two choices that'll come in this week, and pick the one that is best suited to you, okay? And this is all that nice planning stage, you know, where you can kind of take a bit of a step back and consider your options. I hope that resonates with you. And Robert, you want a card as well? Yeah, no problem. Just let me check my question box. No, not got any in there, that's fine. Is that okay, Jules? Lotus and Sage next. You're looking at doing a course. Oh, fantastic. So you're at that stage where you can do all your planning and prep. It's really nice, and with it being the very, very start, the Ace to the Two, you know, you've not got much to lose or worry about at this moment. It's a nice energy. Hi, Chapter card. Lotus and Sage card for you. You've got a Coins card, okay, which is Pentacles, which is the 7 to the 8. Okay, so this one we've got the suffragettes signing contracts, big contracts. So it's saying for you to dot your I's and cross your T's this week. Make sure that you're all organised with regards to your work, okay, and it's saying to keep going, all right. And with it being a 7, the 7 is sometimes seen as a crossroads opportunity, and the 8 is seen as hard working. So if you had a bit of time to kind of change things, or you're doing something different with your work, now is the time to kind of plow your energy back into it again and just keep going. Yeah, and make sure that, yeah, you're all organised and everything with this. Hope that resonates. And now I'm going to do one for Robert. Good luck with your course choices, Jules. Okay, Robert. You got the 3 of Swords, to the Four of Swords. So you're a step on from Jules, okay, so you've already made your choices, okay, and the Three of Swords there is sat down considering all options. And the Four of Swords says, you know, don't forget to kind of take a break and step away from what you're doing every now and then, okay, to avoid stress and burnout there, okay. So it sees you being very serious and studious about what you're doing, okay. So we've got our general there sat down considering all his paperwork and making sure that he's got everything in order, and it will see you really busy in terms of other people as well at the moment, okay. So it's saying just remember, yeah, don't have to do everything yourself. You can also delegate and make sure that you take a step back every now and again to kind of consider your options. No problem. Who else have we got online? Let me just check that I've done everybody. I've got everybody there and I've given everybody a card. Hey, no problem. You are very, very welcome. Okay, so finally I'm just going to do a card for chapter card. And you got the 7 to the 8 of Cups. Okay, so we can see emotions building up to a point here where that person needs to walk away, actually running away in this card as well. So it's like an overwhelming emotional situation where you need to get a bit of some perspective, kind of step back from it, okay. And if you need to walk away from something, maybe that's what you've got to do in order to kind of protect yourself and look after yourself. Okay, so we've got a white rose there. Okay, so it's considering purity, okay, and keeping yourself pure and unharmed by others' energy. So looking after yourself, protecting yourself, perhaps from negative influences, from negative people, okay, and looking to the light as well, looking at the positivity in your situation, okay. Staying strong with this card. Okay, it was really, really nice to see you all tonight and to talk with you, to pull cards for you, and to do the prize jar as well. I don't know if I'm going to be back on next weekend, but I'll try and come back on again soon because I really enjoy it and I have missed you all. So take care everybody, have a lovely week going forward, and I'm going to put all of the different posts up now onto my story so you can check back and have a look. I'll also put this video up and put the timestamps on it as well, so you can flick through to the elements that are there for you, for your sun sign, your rising sign and your moon sign. Okay, so yeah, take care and take care. I don't know what else to say at the moment. I hope you have a lovely week. Okay, no problem. You are very, very welcome. Look after yourselves. Okay, bye.